Hey guys, Bunny Shaw here with Elite Sports TV. Make sure you like and subscribe and always tune in.
Okay. Hi, this is Yasmin Jameson, Reggae Girls goalkeeper, and you're watching Ryan LFC's YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel.
Subscribe now to Elite Sports TV. One thing me know, Elite Sports family, is if we not drink island-based juice, we not drink no juice. Look at these beverage. This is a sorrel, and also this is a pineapple. These are my two favorites so far. But listen, if you are in Tampa, if you are in the Florida area, you can pick it up at your favorite Jamaican restaurant. Also the gas station, the supermarket. Island best juice, one of the hottest juice in the market right now in the United States. Load the bag of soda, load the bag of Pepsi. Drink island best juice. People, watch this. This is what me I drink right now. This is my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Soursop. I love soursop, so I have to take a taste and make a taste it. Tell me what you think. Island best juice.
I am Liam Bailey, and you are watching Elite Sports TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, enough respect.
Subscribe now to Elite Sports TV. Bro, I believe that song you fatal for sing, bro. I tell you, bro, the man find it, bro. The man find it, brother.
I create from truth, not trends. I honor influence, not imitation. Yo, Elite Sports, fatally. World Cup 26, we are land. Yeah, the team strong. Tell them believe no man. Them a say we both see so we done. Style and pattern. Tell them believe no man. Big up every reggae boys fan. Whoop on the wagon. Tell them believe no man. Well, I believe no man. And me turn up the lyrics on Ryan. Here I go on. Yo, some YouTuber boy full of excuses, but Ryan LFC got the exclusive. Godfather, tell them rescue kids, ever more nothing less are the best you give. Yo, from boardhouse and zinc fence. If I not Elite Sports, you know what intense. Them fi delete, no, them not making sense. Big up the caller, them and who have the rinse, them and links them. Say them bad yo since when? We a baller like Jurgen Klinsmann. Dub plate, yo, Ryan him a rinse them. Tell them who are the coach for the gyms them. Yeah, work up me say, work up me there. Top striker wanna brown, jerk up the net. Nobody feel a farmer brown, ball bust the net. I work up me rep, yo. Who no hear what me said?
Bro, I believe that song you fatal for sing, bro. I tell you, bro, the man find it, bro. The man find it, brother.
I create from truth, not trends. I honor influence, not imitation. Yo, Elite Sports, fatally. World Cup 26, we are land. Yeah, the team strong. Tell them believe no man. Them a say we both see so we done. Style and pattern. Tell them believe no man. Big up every reggae boys fan. Whoop on the wagon. Tell them believe no man. Well, I believe no man. And me turn up the lyrics on Ryan. Here I go on. Yo, some YouTuber boy full of excuses, but Ryan LFC got the exclusive. Godfather, tell them rescue kids, ever more nothing less are the best you give. Yo, from boardhouse and zinc fence. If I not Elite Sports, you know what intense. Them fi delete, no, them not making sense. Big up the caller, them and who have the rinse, them and links them. Say them bad yo since when? We a baller like Jurgen Klinsmann. Dub plate, yo, Ryan him a rinse them. Tell them who are the coach for the gyms them. Yeah, work up me say, work up me there. Top striker wanna brown, jerk up the net. Nobody feel a farmer brown ball bust the net. I World Cup me rep. Yo, uno hear what me said. Come from under the bed. Big up my favorite caller. One Danny Dread. Fatal.
World Cup we say in Jamaica. World Cup we say. World Cup we say. All of the people them still are hold on and still are wait for the team to qualify, to get behind the team, to support the team. When they come off of the wagon, we need all of the people them to support the reggae boys. Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago next week in Kingston, Jamaica. You know, say it's going to be a war. It's going to be. When we say war, we mean in football terms. You know what I mean? Trinidad and Jamaica is a rival thing. So, but we have business to take care of come this Friday. But people, we have a special guest. Because you know people who want to know what's going on with opponent. Who want to know what the atmosphere, all the people feeling in Trinidad. Jamaica versus Trinidad next week in Kingston, Jamaica. So we're going to talk to one of the top person who also in the studio to sing a lot of song when it come on to football and all of these stuff. And people, remember, right here first, you see the man himself. We're going to welcome, we're going to make him introduce himself to you guys, and then we're going to get into the discussion, man. Good evening, my brother, man. Welcome to the show, man. I appreciate you taking the time out. You could have done something, but you take the opportunity to join Elite Sports TV, the #1 when it comes on to the Jamaican national team. So, I have a lot of Trinidad people here down in the comment section supporting Elite Sports TV. You know, we are one big family. We are from the Caribbean, but we have different goals and we have different objectives, but we have a different way how we're going to reach it, man. Good evening, the man himself. Welcome to the show, man. Thanks for coming.
My brother. Yeah, man, yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the one and only MX Prime from the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, always representing, you know, the Soca Warriors, the Trinidad and Tobago national team, but also representing music, you know, as a member of the musical fraternity, as a Caribbean native, you know, I always try to put music together, not just with the sport, but just, you know, to unite the Caribbean. You know, that has always been my objective for the past 30 years. I started this way back when I was a teenager, and they call me Count Dracula because I seem to be aging slow. So, yeah, man.
We're going to get there, but first and foremost, I want you to turn the phone like this. I want it to come out YouTube side. We have Samsung or you have iPhone. Perfect. That's it. Anytime you get introduced, invite by any YouTube show, that is the way you're going forward.
All right, brother.
All right. So we live and we learn. We live and we learn, man. But
all the time.
Appreciate you taking the time coming on the program. Because you know we're rival, but we have a different object. It's to go to the World Cup. And
yeah, man.
Although today we're a friend, but next week come a war when it come on to our national team going into the World Cup. But first and foremost, how your name come about? Tell the people how your name come about.
Well, all right. Well, as I said, I've been doing this for 30 years. So the first name I had was Magadan because of the size.
Magadan?
Right? Yes. And then in the year 2000, I went to Toronto for one day and I watched the movie Gladiator. And that movie inspired me to change my name from Magadan to Maximus Dan. And Maximus means greatest or greatness. All right. Wow. And I kept that name until maybe around 2015, 2016. And I basically shortened Maximus to MX. So it's still Maximus, but shortened to MX Prime.
So what's the reason for doing that?
I'm always a person that constantly evolving with the music that I produce, that I write. And to prime oneself is to ready oneself, right? And prime could also mean the main. So in my life, I went through various stages, personally and professionally. So at this point in time, being a husband, being a father, I had to prime myself in order to get, you know, to the mindset to be able to be a father to a youth who's now 12, going on 13. I also had to prime myself as someone who is self-employed, right? Someone who was maturing as a husband to be, you know, that partner to my wife, who's a strong woman, So it had many things that basically brought about the change. But more so when it comes to music, I wanted to do music that always challenged me as an artist. Because I came in the business, wanting to be a DJ. When I say DJ, disc jockey. And then I changed from that to become an artist because every time, I would be in a party, I sing all the songs and the DJs would look at me like, yo, you have a good voice. Why you don't try music? So I tried music and then it worked for me. And then I ended up in radio. For 3 years, I was on the #1 radio station in Trinidad and Tobago. You probably know my voice, but through different things. I am actually one of the top voices for DJ drops and pull-ups in the Caribbean. You probably heard my voice and you don't even know, right? With all the wheels and yes, and all these things. It's me, right? So I have filled a lot of spots on the stat sheet. So I could steal, I could rebound, I could shoot, I could pass, I could do all kind of different things. So MX Prime encompasses all those different aspects of my craft.
Very good, man. And appreciate that. But I want to get into the football.
No problem.
First thing more I ask you, because I am one of the person who telling a lot of people to believe in Jamaica we can make it to the 2026 World Cup. But sometimes, as a man who lead in that charge, sometimes the team give me mixed feelings, right?
Okay.
So sometimes I have doubt. Sometimes I say, boy, I don't know if the team will qualify based on what? Going around the team and the players and the performance, especially in the Gold Cup. So I have a lot of doubt, right? When and how you come about the 2006 anthem for the Trinidad and Tobago team?
Well,
how that come about?
Well, I'll give you a little bit of history on that. I was called in years earlier to not host, but do the entertainment for the Under-17 World Cup that took place in Trinidad. Yeah, right? So when I came in, I did a song called Kick It Way. And basically, the youths at the time, they loved the song and it became very popular. And at that time, I used to wear a lot of football jerseys. I had friends that used to come in from the US and the UK and just bring football shirts to me because of the love that I had for the game. And I used to wear a lot of captain armbands, so full regalia. So that really brought interest from sponsors, stakeholders to approach me to be a part of that. And from then on, basically it just became that I was the person that they would go to for anything sport related, in particular football. So when I was approached in 2004 to compose a song for the national team's 2006 World Cup campaign, I jumped on board immediately because it was something that I was willing to do for free. And when the song was finished, they went in a different direction because of, whatever it was. But I had the song still. And I chose to release the song. And the song came out when we only had 1 point after 3 matches. So everyone was saying to me, what was the point of putting on the song and it doesn't look like we're going to the World Cup? We're looking like we're going to be out of the running. But I believed in the team just like how I believe in myself. And surely enough, we're here today speaking about a legendary song.
Yeah, so so as they say, you believe in the team and you support the team from day one. So 1 point in the first 3 games, you release the song. How the song start to get popular in Trinidad?
Well, I mean, I have a lot of friends in the industry who understood the assignment, as they say now. They knew that, okay, win or lose, as in the chorus it say, win or lose, I am a fighter. Win or lose, we're going to support MX or Maximus at the time. Win or lose, we're going to support the national team. And I don't know, I think bringing in Leo Ben Hacker at the time from the Netherlands with his coaching staff, bringing back in the likes of Dwight York and Russell Atapi and other players with experience, because it was a decent mixture of youth and experience that and discipline, and everyone understanding what they needed to do to make up ground first, because we only had 1 point after 3 games, so we definitely couldn't lose any more games. So we had to win games and carve out results, and that was done, with true blood, sweat, and tears, and teamwork. And eventually it put us in a position where we had to face off to Mexico in Port of Spain at the Hazley Crawford Stadium, and I was there. And actually I performed at most of the games at the National Stadium. So the song built popularity by me being a staple at the pre-show or halftime, performing the songs along with other artists. So it was really a oneness that brought the song to this level where people can't forget it. The song was even added to the playlist on the FIFA World Cup game, EA Sports.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge, man. Big accomplishment that, my brethren, man.
Give thanks.
Big accomplishment. But currently, from 2006, Trinidad haven't made it to the World Cup. Jamaica haven't made it to the World Cup from 1998.
Yeah.
When the draw make couple months back, right, with this group,
yeah.
right? Some very interested group, but most people from the Caribbean focus on this group. It's an opportunity that we're going to have one team from the Caribbean into the World Cup, because Trinidad, Jamaica, and also Curacao. Curacao are the team that I scare the most in this group. So, what are the people feelings after that poor Gold Cup, right, for the Trinidad and Tobago team? What are the people feelings when the group announced that Trinidad will be in an all-Caribbean group? This is the first time ever something done like this.
Well, before we even assess that, I would say that, we had a unfortunate Gold Cup, because if we hadn't lost that game or drew that game to Saudi Arabia, we would have been having a different conversation. I think when the draw came and we realized that we were playing Jamaica, tough team, always a rivalry. We don't know what to expect with Bermuda, because they made it and they had to beat, I think, Cuba in order to get in the final round. And also Curacao, who is number 85 in the world, and they having a legendary coach like Dick Advocat, as well as a lot of players who would have been playing in Europe and playing together. We just don't know what to expect with them, because they seem to be very potent and on the
very good team, all around the team in the World Cup too.
Exactly, right? So it looks like that is the team that everyone has to be very cautious with, and we have to play them first. Now that's good and
bad.
Yeah, it topsy-turvy in terms of how I see it, because you want to face someone who is challenging early so that you know where you're at.
Yeah.
But a team like that is inspired because they've never made it this far
to the World Cup.
Exactly. And they're coming with that fire in the belly. They're coming with that chip on the shoulder. They're coming with the experience of having a legendary coach, right?
Yeah. A Premier League player on them team too. I see some newcomer coming to them team.
Right. So when you look at that now, and then there's the pressure, or you be thinking that there would be a pressure on our players, because we're going to be playing to a packed stadium, and some of the players have the experience. They've done it all over or in different leagues and in that stadium with a packed crowd. But then there will be others. It's their very first time in this scenario. So it's about mental toughness and discipline. So for me, I think it's good that we're playing someone tough first, but right after that, we're gonna play another tough team. So I think for us,
you have the toughest start.
Yes, exactly. So that's how I see it.
Man, I tell you what, man. Curacao, I'm telling you, man. Both me and you,
Curacao, my brother. Like you fear Curacao. The way you're
Bro,
talking about Curacao.
I,
Like you're going to bed thinking about Curacao, bro.
bro, I'm telling you, man, I'm watch them in the Gold Cup. You see the way they're confident, the way they possess the ball, the way they move. The most important thing is the way when they lose the football, or quick
Yes.
them get back in position,
Yes.
and when they receive back the ball, or quick them going forward. I see
True.
them play against Canada, and that was a very good test to see
Yep.
where they're at.
Yep.
So I think if you can get, I think you should get maximum 3 points in Trinidad.
Have to. Have to. We have to get a maximum 3 points in Trinidad because getting a 1 point off of them, at least we'll say we didn't lose. But here's what. We're going into the office where they'll be waiting for us to get down to business because in the office only be a business, you know? So for me, it's going to be a tough challenge and tough test for us. But no doubt, I think York and Latapi with their mindset, they would be prepping the players mentally. Because at this stage, I can't teach you how to trap a ball or how to run in the spaces or how to defend. Those things you already know, those technical things you already know. But it's the mental mistakes, right? It's the switching off for a moment, right? That could cost you big time in these particular games because everyone is inspired. Everyone is gunning basically for a position because we don't want to face Canada, no USA, no Mexico. So basically it's every animal in the jungle feel them have an opportunity to be king. You get where I'm coming from?
I agree with you. But the fans support right now in Trinidad because it always nice to see when the Trinidad and Tobago team is up. And I think the last game I watched the stadium, jam pack. Trinidad and the United States, where you guys beat the United States 2-1. It's just something about Trinidad with that red. That red blue sea is something that we're going to see come this week in Trinidad.
Yeah. Definitely. People, it's a Friday as well, so it's a party day. You know, it's the beginning of the weekend. So most definitely the stadium is going to be packed to capacity. We always try to maintain that carnival-like atmosphere, you know, on a normal day, right? A normal day to lime, a normal day to party, on a holiday. So imagine where there's football and it's a World Cup qualifier, and we know everybody's going to be fixated on the Hazley Crawford Stadium. People are going to be coming out in the droves to support the team. And in and around that particular area is where we call like uptown, where you know there's a lot of bars close to the avenue. So there's going to be a lot of screens set up in the different sports bars. So that whole area, as a matter of fact, the entire Trinidad and Tobago population is going to be fixated at a sports bar or at home. So the stadium is definitely going to be a place to be this Friday.
Definitely. But what are the people saying? You know, you're on the ground. What are the people saying about the team?
Well, I mean, the regular man on the road, you know, he just going to support the team. But the people who into football like that from the tactical side, the technical side, they would have the views that, you know, like, you know, we need to have a team that is not going to play too much defensive football. We're going to play free-flowing football. You know, we have to play attack-minded football. We have to play with an identity. We can't play like if it is we scared, right? Because this is one and done. After this, there ain't no more chances. I mean, it's a home and away, but this one game after look like it's our last game, right? So I think for the most part, people are confident and supportive. But there's only going to be a few of us that, because we know the opposition that we're going to face, some of us will be concerned. But for the most part, the nation is ready to support. They've already purchased the tickets and they're going to be there from early. And no matter what, they're going to party after. No matter what, they're going to celebrate the team. No matter what.
So, new head coach. What are you guys feeling about the legend?
I mean, history could be on his side because him and Russell Latapi came back, to be on the team that qualified for our very first World Cup. So they're coming back into the system now as coach and assistant coach respectively.
Yeah.
They can tell those players about what it took to get to a World Cup. Sometimes when someone else does not have that experience, it doesn't drive it home to a player. But when you have people who actually did it, who know how it felt to lose, many times we only think about how it feels to win. I think about how it feels to lose. You see that bitter taste in your mouth, right? They can speak to that, right? They can speak to how it was in the locker room after a devastating loss, right? Or instead of getting 3 points, they got 1 point, right? Or it was so close, but yet so far. These players who have the experience now and our coaches now can speak to the players and inspire them and hopefully get them ready for what is at stake.
I agree with you. I think players will definitely respond from someone who been there and done it and know what it's like to go to the World Cup. So the right people sending the message in the dressing room, in my opinion, for the Trinidad and Tobago team right now. But going into that game against Curacao, right now, would you take a pint?
If we have to.
Would you take a pint right now, even before the gameplay?
No, sir.
No?
3 points. 3 points we have to go for. A point can't be on my mind. That is. We thinking in the realm of reality here, so I understand the question. But I have to think in the mindset of a player. I'm not going there to get a point. I don't think the coaches on both teams are thinking about getting a point. I think Dick Advocat and his staff are telling the Curacao players, we're going into Trinidad and we're going to rip their heart out. That's what we're going to do, right? And it's the same thing for Dwight, who played at the highest level, right? He is going to tell his players they are coming here. They believe that they could steal a road game here. It's not going to happen. We have to make it a fortress. So for me, because I have that kind of gladiator mentality, I can't say here live to your audience, I am taking a point. That can't be me.
Well, for me, Jamaica, I would be surprised if this group, first game, all 4 teams are 1 point.
You never know. Because you can't discount Bermuda as well.
Yeah. I don't think Jamaica in a great place will have the players, but you see, look on me, I tell you this, as a Jamaican supporter, looking at my team, me I tell you God Almighty truth. I know Trinidad will come and put the ball down on the ground and play when they're playing against smaller opponents. I know Curacao will do that, but I don't know if Jamaica will do that.
Really?
I honestly,
I think you all have the players with the quality to do so.
We have the players, but we've been saying that for the last 4 years. We always have the players, but we're just not playing. When more Trinidad, when they play against the smaller team, they rip them apart. Same thing with Curacao. I'm telling you, this group, everybody has a Jamaica. But you have 2 other countries can say the same different thing.
Right.
I'm telling you, man, I worried about Jamaica more than I'm worried about Trinidad and Curacao, Bridget. And Bermuda. I'm not 100% confident that we're going to get 3 points at Bermuda.
Okay.
Based on where the team push in front of us, we have to go off a way the team give to us. So, me can understand you're confident that you're playing against Curacao, You have the experience. Your fan base know what it's like to go to the World Cup. So you guys going to come there and demand that, and the players will rise. I watching it that many times. Yes, them have a poor Gold Cup. I don't watch that. But when it come on down to the Curacao and the Jamaica, Trinidad will put the ball down on the ground. And to me, Trinidad and Curacao, them play better ball than Jamaica. We only have better players than these teams, you know. I'm telling you. Trinidad can make 10, 6, 8 passes. Watch when Jamaica play Trinidad. Or them possess the ball and then put the ball down all when them under pressure.
I think when Jamaica plays Trinidad and Tobago, they play up because of the rivalry that exists, right? So I mean, our mindset going into that second game is that that's going to be tougher than the first game. That's how I would look at it. I'm not saying that the players would look at it that way, but the second game for everyone is going to be the harder game because you have to go through that first game anxiety and you know, getting settled, understanding what you did in the last game and what you need to do. Because if you lose your first game, you know that your second game is a must win, especially because of how the group system and the qualification system is set up. So that second game for everyone, even if you won your first game, that second game you must win it so that you have that cushion going into the next round of games. So for me, I think that all teams on their second game is going to be the harder game. The first game is going to be more or less a feel-out game. Coach is going to say, okay, we tried these players, we tried this particular system, this combination of players. It worked in some instances. Some players, they're not match fit. Some of them may be playing out of their position. Somebody may pick up an injury. Unfortunately, these things happen, so they'll have to make adjustments. However, that second game is going to tell the story, in my opinion.
I think so. I think that Jamaica Trinidad game going to be one of them El Clasico. Can go anyway. I'm telling you because I'm not 100% confident that we going to get 3 points away. So we can end up coming to that second game under so much pressure. And when this Jamaican team under pressure, they buckle under the pressure. Don't get me wrong, you know.
You know your team.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't get me wrong, you know. The last couple result we play against Trinidad, we did very well. We in the Unity Cup, we did really, really well. But that's when the handbrake is on. But when it matters on that Jamaican fan base, and I'm telling you that, I can see how Trinidad coming to set up in Jamaica. A back 5, a back 4, catch us on the break. You give us the ball, you can catch us. And we see Curacao come to Jamaica and we see Cuba. Like these teams, we face issue, especially at home. We're more likely to lose in Jamaica than losing away on the road.
All right.
That is the vibe that me get from this Reggae Boys team. But where you see this group, when you look on it as a supporters, do you think Trinidad, what I want to ask you before I ask you that question, what I want to ask you, is Trinidad have camp, most of them players play outside of Trinidad?
I think it's a mixture of local players and foreign-based players. So it's a good balance, you know, of guys who, you know, that you could look at because they're at home. And then, you know, obviously there would be the scouts that would be looking at the players who are in the US, in the UK, and even further than that, you know. But all the players are in camp now. I think they had a session yesterday and obviously one today or a couple today, I don't know. But I think that because they've had the challenge with the Gold Cup and also to get to this final round, sometimes when the struggle is real, I think the focus is even more intensified. When you breeze through qualification, it tends to get you, based on what we've seen, complacent when it comes. So I think all the teams that struggle to get in had to fight tooth and nail to get into this final qualification process. Those are the teams that you have to watch, because those are the ones that believe in making the improvements, keep tinkering and keep tweaking their team for the ideal performance.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a good. What time you guys playing Friday? 9 o'clock.
I think the game, I'm not sure. I think the game kicks off at 7 p.m.
7, same time as Jamaica. Jamaica kicked off at 6.
Yeah.
Jamaica kicked off at 6.
Yeah, 7 p.m. on Friday. But as it relates to how you think it's going to look at the end of it, that's difficult to say at this point in time. That's difficult to say at this point in time, because this group is really tight.
It shouldn't be tight. Jamaica should have way ahead based on the player that we have. But yeah, it shouldn't be tight. I'm gonna be honest. It shouldn't. When this group come out, it was a soup. Many people say soup we got the World Cup. Right? But when we went and played that Gold Cup, oh my God, man. And our players are not playing a lot coming into these games and things. So the longer the game go on, and the harder Jamaica is to win the game.
Well, for me, it's not meant to be easy, There are no easy games, I think sometimes the regular man, right? The regular Joe will say these things. Easy, food, soup, as you say, right? But in actuality, you have to play the games. You have to play the games, and you're playing teams that believe that now is their time. Bermuda is not going to say, okay, guys, we got here. This is a tremendous accomplishment. People are going to be proud of us. No. Right? If we made it to a Gold Cup, I think we have to try to make it to a World Cup now. People going to say, well, Gold Cup and World Cup is two different things. But guess what? Who we playing? Not Caribbean teams? To get there? What is the difference between us and them? Nothing. So I am going to give my all. And this should be the mentality of all players. That for these first two games, give it your 150%. All out till you fall out. You get me?
Man, I'm really looking forward. So have you have any theme song for this World Cup? Haven't you, because I see you promoting a new album.
Yeah,
where called Kicked Up. You have any new designated to this team?
Not necessarily. I started this album with the mindset that I wanted to do a football album, a total football album, because of my love for the game, my passion for the game, and also the idea stemmed from me saying, I want to do another song for the national team. I want to do another track for them, because I felt like, after all these years, everyone knows Fighter, aka Soca Warrior. I wanted to do something different for the youths now, a different time, different feel as artists, as musicians, We want to do things a little bit differently. We don't feel the same way every day as creative people. So I wanted to do something else. And from that song, which is called Straight to the Goal, came idea to do another song. And then 2 more came, and I said, hold on, this is an EP. I said, okay, let me see where this goes. And within the space of 3 weeks, I added 3 more songs. So I said, this is an album. And then I reached out to Shaka Hislop and asked him if he wanted to be a part of the project as a broadcaster. So he did the opening, the halftime, and the full-time synopsis on the album. And the rest is history. So, I mean, any team from the Caribbean could take a song from the album and play it at the games, because that is how I designed the album. I didn't design the album only for where I live and where I come from. This is for CONCACAF. This is for the world, because we are citizens of the globe, bro. People all over the world looking at us right now. So my mentality is never about doing music for the neighbors or doing music for the man on the block alone. It's good that my neighbors love what I do. It's good for the boys on the block that they support in what I do. But I need to do myself and do them a service and try to push the music a little bit further. So this project is designed for the fans of the game, right? The players, the coaches, and all that goes into the sport that we know as the beautiful game.
Well, you know what best. You're in the situation. You know what best and stuff. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to see the matchup. Hopefully, after the games, we can catch up again. I think
Yeah,
it
man.
would be very good after the Trinidad game in Kingston, Jamaica. I hear from you. I hear what you have to say about the team. But
Yeah,
interesting.
man. Do a wrap up.
Yeah, interested though, cause I look at your games that you have, right? You have two tough game, but when I look at your finishing is not bad.
Yeah. You know,
The finishing is not bad, and that's the most important thing, the finishing, because you can start out early, you can probably drop points in the earlier, but in the November window, when it matter, when it's more important, you have the easier side of it. You're going to play Bermuda, your second to last game, and that could be very interesting.
True.
It could come down to goal difference, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So,
And Lord of mercy, it goal difference.
you don't think about it. You don't think about it. That's why I say it's going to be close. It's not just going to be about winning games or drawing games or losing games. It's going to come down to goal difference as well.
So which team in this group where you say, in this group where you say, Lord, the earlier I play them, the better.
Curacao. The earlier we play them, we figure out what we up against.
Yeah.
All right? It would be ideal if we would have started off with a team. I don't want to disrespect Bermuda, right? But we would have said, let's play a team like Bermuda first, right? Because we would have more free-flowing, open football against a team like that. But here's what. You're going to have to play a top team like Curacao. Well-organized team like Curacao first. And you're going to have to play them home, which you should feel real comfortable about. But at the same point in time, right after that, you have to jump on a plane, head to Kingston, to go to the office, to get to work. You have to make sure you have your stationery, make sure that you have everything ready, because in our office is work. Whether it be 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, it's hard work at the office. And the supervisor keep walking around to make sure that nobody loitering. And when lunchtime come, lunchtime is an hour, lunchtime is an hour and a half. Else it could be reprimanded. So you already know it's going to be tough. And to me, that's the best thing that could have happened to Trinidad and Tobago. The best thing to happen is to face that strong opposition early, so you know what you're dealing with. Now, the flip side of that is that, let's say you don't get the desired results early. That could break confidence, not just in the players, but possibly with support, right? But because we know what we up against, I think the players are going to do well in this situation. That's my belief, right? My belief is that they will be ready for it because they would be hearing it all the time. Curacao is a tough team, and after Curacao is Jamaica. So if you keep hearing that in your head, if you're home, right, and your parents keep telling you about, that exam is tough, What? You wanna what mechanical engineering? That's a tough subject, and like you like watching like mom, dad. What are you telling me? I can do this. You keep speaking like if you don't have any confidence in me. And just that alone is enough to rile you up for you to get in the mood. All right, I'm in the mood to win today. I'm in the mood to score goals today. I'm in the mood to shock people today. And that is the mindset that we need to have. I'm in the mood to shock people today.
Listen, Prime, what a good name you give yourself. But by the way, you know, so me have a feeling say Curacao attack that group.
I'll say about feeling, yes.
Black
Eyed Peas, yes. Black Eyed Peas, yes. I got a feeling. Yo.
You don't think so?
I mean, because you know the game and you watch the game and you analyze everything, you know, from a microscopic point of view. It is not wrong for you to think that way. But hold your thoughts for now. Let's see the first two games and then we'll know.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't think I need to see the first two.
You don't seem too confident in your own team.
No. It's based on I'm just finished watching the Gold Cup. Right? And I see these man playing some really good football.
Right.
Like, I'm a fan, but I have to take my biases out of it, looking at it, coming into this World Cup qualify. I think favorite right all over Curacao based on them achievement what they have done in the Gold Cup. And I think based on analyzing them, I'm looking at them and I say, wow, it's going to be really tough for Jamaica and Trinidad up against this Curacao team. I just have a feeling that they're, you know, when you're a nation that get that success and that feelings, they want to be the first to make it to the World Cup. I'm telling you, man, we have to be very careful, man. And I think a lot of Jamaican people. One thing though, you see, if you catch me 2 years ago, I was so dark. Jamaica. But the more I grew and the more experience watching the game. And I'm telling you, I tell them when this group come, the Gold Cup group, I tell the same people that Jamaica might not make it out of the group. And they beat me.
Well,
I said it when the Gold Cup drive, everybody I say, yo, Ryan, if you say that them look at football, minerals are them rare, but them now watch the opponent. I am watching the Gold Cup and I'm watching all of these teams. All of them are improved. And as I say, Prime, in my first intro when I tell you about, I am the man who has believe in the Jamaican thing. But as I'm not going to be that naive and fake and if I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to say it, man.
Right.
And that's a feeling I'm getting from a team. I'm getting cold feet, bro. I'm getting cold feet. I'm just hoping that playing Friday, smash up them people I will expect, can give me back that boots and that confidence going into the Trinidad game.
Right.
Right? But again, Curacao don't have the experience in the World Cup, and that can play a part too. Especially they're bringing players who not from this region but have grandfather, father, mother, right? But that could play a part too. But again, when I watch the football and I'm looking at it as a pure football, take my biases out of it.
Yeah.
I think Curacao going to top this group. Hopefully, as I said, these 2 winners in September. Hopefully, when I look and I analyze it, I can come back with a better win in the but looking at it right now on the bat, I think I have QSL to really do well in this group.
I think a lot of people have the same view, right? Because of the pedigree, right? And how their football has improved. So, you're not wrong for thinking that we're being realistic and analyzing the game and being unbiased. That was my same sentiment, not them topping the group. But if we think that we're just going to, walk over a team because we've never played them that much or we haven't heard of them, because sometimes, nowadays, everyone sees someone, from back in the day about who is he? Who is he? Who is she? Who are they? Right? Well, if you're paying attention, that's my favorite words. Pay attention. I say that to my son every day. Pay attention. When you walk outside, watch left and right. You don't even need to move your head left or right. Move your eyes left or right. Don't let them see you looking at them. Pay attention. So if you're paying attention, you would realize that these teams, even Suriname, has gotten better. And those are the 2 Dutch teams, Dutch Caribbean teams, Dutch-speaking teams. They have improved immensely, especially when it comes to Gold Cup performances. So when you're looking at that from a Caribbean CONCACAF perspective, you would expect to have a tough round playing these teams. So for me, it all boils down to execution on the day, experience, tactics. Who get the tactics right? Who use the best in the players that coming off the bench? Who are starting? Things like that. So it's all left to the players. We as the fans, we could only do so much. We could drive the conversation online, make our voices be heard, go out and support, buy tickets, right? Rally for them. But at the same point in time, it's up to the players now.
Yeah. I agree with you, because I was having a couple months when the job made, I have the assistant coach from the Jamaica 98 team, and he said to me, Ryan, look, simple, plain and simple. First thing when everybody has a soup, the easiest thing this, we are going to World Cup and such and such and such, and he might tell us from a coach perspective who been there and done that. The man say, Ryan, no easy game. Trinidad going to come, Curacao going to come, and everybody want to beat Jamaica and Curacao and Trinidad and Tobago, because they are the 2 big names in it. Yeah. Right? So, and even us, we are not talking about Bermuda. We are playing down Bermuda.
And that's what I'm saying. I said that. I said, because we have not seen or heard anything of Bermuda in football, now they are here. So which means that their football, while everyone was sleeping, right, they were awake, trying to get their program together. Looking at the pool of players, even if it's a small pool of players, get them together, make them be more cohesive, right, in the background. That's where change takes place. Not in front of everyone's eyes, It takes place when nobody is paying attention.
Paying attention, yeah.
So, look, they are here now. I think they have to dispatch Cuba in order to get to this rounds, because if they didn't do so, this group would have been the group of death.
Yeah. Because Cuba a peer rivalry.
So if Cuba was in this final round here, that would have changed the complexion of the group, in my opinion. Again. So, because it's Bermuda, we may think, okay, the stronger teams or the more notable teams will have a favorable go at Bermuda. That may not be so, because to your point, these teams they want to take a big scalp. They want to say they beat Trinidad and Tobago. They want to say they beat Jamaica. They want to say they go up against a team like Curacao and got a result. even if it's a draw. So
funny that I think last year Cuba beat us to went on to go make it to the World Cup under 20. A lot of people not paying attention. Small thing. You were playing an under 17 under 20 team 1 year ago, and you're listening to the commentator, and he said, "Do you know that the team that Curacao went to the under 20 World Cup, there are 6 of these players in this team. Many of the people, they are not paying attention to these things. And especially Jamaica play Cuba the other day down at Jamaica, who could even score a goal upon them. That's how the thing get competitive. When me a ball boy in a national stadium, you know, 2006, 2007, 2005, 2000 and in the 2000 me a ball boy.
right.
Them time there, you have the Baby Gardner, you have the Fuller, you have the Shelton, you have the all of these players, Marlon King, and Jamaica usually smash up Bermuda and them team there. Not anymore. And not because these teams are back in the days, but they're improved massively. But a lot of people not seeing that. Right? They're growing, and as we say, the progress, you're not going to see it on social media, everything. The work and the process, everything behind the scene continue to grow with these teams.
You're gonna see it when it's too late.
Yeah.
When they reach up on you, right? Where you can't react. Right? And this is what's happening right now. Back in the day, we as a national team, we were feared and revered back in the 70s, 80s, you know, and early 90s. But then the gap started to close because, I mean, if I'm playing against my big brother all the time and losing, every time I lose, I learn. I lose and not I lose, as I learn to me. So every time I lose, I'm like, all right, this is why we lose. This is how we lose. Okay, I don't mind losing one more time because I want to learn. And eventually, that lose is a lesson that now becomes an avenue for you now to improve, to actually contend and contest. And you may very well win at some point in time. So this round here is a test to where CONCACAF is right now. In terms of the teams that, you know, like the Curacao and the Bermuda and the Surinams that we would not have heard about.
Damn Rep has improved too. They knock us to under 17. So all of these teams, and they're getting a lot of thing these people now realizing. And these people getting the Spanish coach, and we are sleeping on them, and the Spanish coach is doing a fantastic job all over the world.
Yeah, look at Panama, who's in a different group. Yeah, Panama is
over there. So
team to beat.
Yeah, I was listening to the Panama and the people from that side of the world say, CONCACAF know what they're doing. They fix it. They group. They give Jamaica an easy group and give us over that group, bro. Over that group, no normal. The Panama group there, it not go normal.
Yeah, that's a
group they're gonna be tough, but I'm coming up to the hour mark. I'm gonna leave you. Let it go in next 30 seconds. So final thing before me wrap up, before you move, right? Again, the group, I still think you're up on the fence, you know, right? I want you to be strong before a ball kick. Oh, you see this group panding on?
I see this group being a tough one. I think, as you said, it's going to boil down to goal difference. It could boil down to very much that at the end of the day. This going down to the final game. On Friday.
Final game, Jamaica play Trinidad away, you know?
Oh. It could be better. It could be better to end the drama.
Imagine that. Trinidad want 3 points, Jamaica want 3 points to make it to the World Cup. In a Trinidad?
Couldn't be better, bro. Cinema, they call that.
Eh?
Cinema, they call that.
Oi. When the man them done play soccer at Jamaica hotel, brother, Jamaica ball them not get no sleep, man. Eh?
Respect, General.
Appreciate, a pleasure. Thanks for coming, bro. Hopefully, after the game in Jamaica,
Will do.
we have to link up, Bridget. We have to link up and you give me an assessment on the 2 games that they play. And
Sure,
thing,
man.
brother. But we'll catch up, bro. Again, appreciate you come and spend an hour on the show. I really do appreciate it, Bridget, from the bottom of my heart. And wish you all the
right.
best with all your new things that you have coming up and things. Just tell the people where they can find you on social media if they want to reach out, where they can hit you.
All right. So on social media, you have me at MX Prime. The name of the album is Kickoff. You can check it out. It's on all your major digital platforms, whether it be Apple Music, Amazon, Spotify, you name it. It's everywhere. Kickoff the album, and you can check me out at MX Prime on Instagram.
Yeah. Most definitely, man. But you have to go give me one of them dub there. You have to go give me a dub plate for one of them songs, the Bridget.
We will work it out, man.
Yeah, man. Work it out for him, get a dub, man. We have a different flavor on the show. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Alright. A pleasure, man. Wish you all the best. And
Yes, sir.
hopefully,
Caribbean people, hold strong. Hold
yeah,
on.
man. Hopefully you can tie the game there at home. Alright?
We don't need much time, brother.
Alright. Blessings, man, my brother. Enough
Yes,
respect,
man.
man.
Love in the house, without a doubt.
Alright, one love, Bridget, man. One love. People, that's the man himself, people. Appreciate all the people down in the comment section. Big up to all the people from Trinidad and Tobago. If you are from Trinidad, this is the place you should be. And if anybody out there down in the comment section, your favorite content creator from Trinidad and Tobago, if you want me to reach out, we can do a collab. We can make it happen. Leading up to that Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago. And think it's going to be a classic. But anyway, people, I'm going to open the phone line. You guys can call in and share it out and think. I probably have about, I would say probably about 10 to 15 minute leave before I took off, leave you guys. But I will be back tomorrow. But enough love and respect, Prime. Appreciate the coming and thing, man. Nothing about love and respect. So yeah,
man, don't
bless
go.
up to all the people down in the comment section. Enough love and respect. So people, one thing before you guys call in, before we open up the phone line, because I want to hear your thought and think, please keep it clean. Alright? Keep it clean. You can take out your frustration, but at the same time, I want you to keep it clean. So the people down in the thing. So yeah, people, all the election are going on in Jamaica. What time now in Jamaica? After 8 now in Jamaica. Now. Who in the election? Who in the election? Is it PMP? Is it JLP? Let me know, people. Who in the election? By the way, people, because I see a lot of people. I see a lot of people. I see this person text me and say, yo, Ryan, you're not confident in the team and you talk to a rival fan and bro, I don't understand all of these people, bro. Bro, people, me I look at the thing from a pure footballing standpoint. Not my bias, not my favorite, but looking at it, looking at this group, people, based on what I saw from Curacao, I think they have a very good team, and I think they have a lot more improvements to make. But time will tell. We will see when the time comes. They're going to play Trinidad away from home. That's going to be a tough game. But at the end of the day, bro, I have my thought on the group. You can give your thought. You can call in and tell me why you're disappointed in Ryan LFC. Call in. Let us have the discussion, Virgin. Let us have the discussion. We all want to see Jamaica qualify for the World Cup. And we want to see it, but I can't understand the man them just want me to be this naive and say, yo, Jamaica got this, Jamaica got do this. No, bro. Football don't play like that, bro. You have to come on the day and perform, brethren. You get to me? I say, so the end of the day, yeah, me have my opinion, but share your opinion too. Why you think Jamaica going to advance out of this group? Tell me why you think. Me can tell you all the reason why I think. I still think Jamaica have the better players, but we have to come and perform. If we don't come and perform, we not going to accomplish anything. Yeah? So, it's whatever, man. QSL is strong. Brethren, I'm telling you guys this, man. Like, I see the man them adding Premier League player from Luton Town. So, another joke thing, brother. So, I don't want the people them just do a sleep on the rest of the team them. No, bro, you can't sleep on the team them, bro. Everybody a come for play, brother. Who want it the most? And if you don't want it, just know that I one of them thing there. You have to come on it. You have to come and come play football, brother. So if you don't come and play football, you think just going to the World Cup. Joke thing on the depend, brother. Joke thing on the depend, brother. You have to come and play football, yeah? What? Where say them get a good baller, you know? Him play for Luton Town in the championship. He were for the Premier League. Last year, Luton in the Premier League. And the last year, year before. And last year, I don't remember 100 if I think about 2 years ago, Luton Town was in the Premier League. Because Liverpool draw with them. I think them get relegated last season. Yeah. Last season, Luton Town, the year before, them get relegated. People. When Luton Town in the Premier League? Tell me, people. Tell me when. Cause I think Luton Town, that player there was a really good player, you know. He was really good, man. I think he scored on Liverpool too. Oh, 2 seasons ago. 2 seasons ago them get relegated. But him scored on Liverpool and he did very well. And if I'm go on them Instagram for see if them post him. If them post him and thing. Let me see what I go on. Let me see some. Curacao national team. Bermuda. Let me see Curacao national team. Sure no, I say Curacao. I say Curacao post something on their Instagram page. Ryan, Carl DaCosta, you need help. Carl DaCosta. Oh, Carl DaCosta, man. Well, I not see the carousel Instagram thing come up. I not see the carousel thing. I not see the carousel thing come up on my Instagram. I look for them. What them name for Instagram people? Yeah, people, I not see it come up. And I try to look for it, but I not see it. Secure Cell Instagram page come up. Come on, I want to see if I true if them get a player like a player, the good players, you know. A good player. See him. Yeah, man, see it come up. Find it, people. Find it, people. Find it, find it, find it. Find it, people. New addition. Team news. Alright, let's see. Squad. Forward midfielder. Yes, started, people. Yes. The man them have the ball of a shoot it. First time call up. Rotted. People, see there. We are talking about. Welcome to the Blue Wave, people. Watch ya. Quality first time call up, people. See there. Good player this. Good player that. Good addition. Yeah. Yes, people. I true. Let me see a new player. Wow. Man, them a pay talent. The man I bring in, man. Oh, you mean? Good midfielder, people. Good score. Score some Premier League goal last year. The man them play Bermuda. Bermuda, the man them play at home, you know, so that game going to. Oh, see the interview, yeah, rotted.
Ja, blij om mee te zijn natuurlijk met de groep. En ja, de eerste indruk natuurlijk goede groep, goede jongens, goed opgevangen. Dus ja, eigenlijk best wel makkelijk om gelijk soort van binnen te komen. De deze zijn natuurlijk top geweest met de...
I don't understand when I speak, but I understand when I speak, but see there. Man play for Birmingham too, you know, man. Man have some big highlight in the Premier League, brother. Anyway, people, them thing I may talk about, brother. Them thing I may talk about. So you can stay there. Think a joke thing. So things are a joke thing, brother. The money get the money get ready. Man them gonna roll up, brother. Yeah, so you can stay there. You see them quality where the man am bring in. So you can stay there. Four new player, brother. Four new player, and in a speak Dutch. No, bro, I don't speak Dutch, bro. But anyway, people, see you tomorrow. You know, see you tomorrow. I'm going to take a look at what going on in Jamaica and the election and thing. All right. So soon tomorrow, people. Tomorrow, wait, Thursday. One more days before Jamaica play. So let's see how it go, people. I go watch Swag on TVJ with the election and thing. I'm out.
My name is
Carla, welcome to the show.
Rima, man, you see them bringing 6 new players, I agree, right? But you don't want Jamaica bringing 6 new players right now. I mean, you're boss, you wanna. And Jamaica do a
recruit players. You could have bring 6 of them, but you don't have to start all of them.
Exactly. So I say,
I don't think all of them are going to start, brother.
But I make it look like Jamaica now recruit no player to Rima, man, like I them alone recruit player.
The coach, him never usually coach Southampton or coach Burt or coach Curson.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good coach. Good coach. I most qualified coach in the CONCACAF.
Yeah?
Win thing. Yeah.
When win?
I've researched him. I have to research him and pull him up again. But I most, like, when you talk about like top level coaches in like coach top club, I'm most qualified. Ask anybody in the comment section, you can tell if it's true.
Yeah.
But as me I say, you can pull him up to when I can't pronounce his name, you cannot pronounce funny. But when me do, I'll find it and say, I can show you. When me I say, Rima, man, Jamaica recruit too, maybe I just remember something about the injury to, you know.
Yeah, me recruit, but the man team, you want to know getting Alex, you just want to hear just this chaos story about Jamaica. Other team are do well, brother. Other team are shop and do the right thing to, bro.
Yeah, but you're making no fans, including you, Ryan. You would big up the other team, Ryan, but you would never big up Jamaica and seem like
that's
you
not
big up
true,
the other team,
Alex,
Ryan.
man. You're so lying,
That is true, Ryan. That is true, Ryan. Me, I tell you honest truth.
You really
said them a recruit. Yes, Ryan. I want to see Ryan. I see you do more right time. Even tonight, I do it. I talk about Trinidad. I say this and that. I don't give Jamaica no credit like the Jamaica. Jamaica give Jamaica no credit. And I see a look at Trinidad side will play against them in a unit to come beat them up, Ryan. I'll play them there again in a Jamaica with local base squad and beat them up, Ryan. Well, make it look so Ryan like say, yo, Jamaica the worst. When last lose against the Caribbean nation? When last QSL beat with?
At the performance, you know, bro.
Ryan. So, well on. I want team Messi go perform good at a Gold Cup and come back in a World Cup qualify and don't perform and qualify.
Jamaica
the only team, Ryan? Jamaica the only team, Ryan?
No.
Tell me honestly. You say Jamaica, but I say Jamaica the only team?
No, yeah, but a country.
Exactly, so we make it look like say Jamaica now. You know where look like say them as 6 players they bring in 6 players. They bring in one baller, Taif Chung is a very good baller. Play for Luton Town. When I look say Jamaica bring in
Jamaica midfield better than him.
See I say Louis Bacon better than him?
Louis who?
Louis Bacon better than him?
Louis what?
Ryan, you see Ryan.
Louis Bacon not play for Jamaica, brother.
Ryan, we know Louis Bacon look about him paperwork if he come play for Jamaica.
Him not getting paperwork set. Him not getting paperwork.
Yeah, just say not getting paperwork yet, but he look about him paperwork to come play for Jamaica.
Until him getting paperwork.
Yeah, Ryan a ship all argument now.
Bro, until him getting paperwork, we have no midfielder better than you here. No.
You don't play midfielder, Ryan. Yeah, make it look like you play midfield.
Him can play attacking number 10 and him can play wing too.
Yeah, wing him play traditional wing him play Ryan for team them. Go and look for again when play Ryan.
Who's a wing of them right now in this current team? We're better than him.
Which this current team right now?
In this 23-man squad.
Tyrese Campbell better than him to me, in my opinion.
Oh, the chop in the head about Tyrese Campbell. Come on, man.
So my opinion, I say more than chopping on my head for my opinion, Ryan. Rewind. That's what I'm trying to say, right?
That's biasness, bro.
So if me say the man better than about Tyrese Chung, that's my opinion, Ryan.
My opinion maybe like play Premier League football, brother.
Alright, so we play Premier League football. Yeah, we come to Manchester United system and yes, right? But you can't matriculate and go back up in the Premier League then? That no one know.
Bro, the man team went down. No so go bro, sometimes some baller will come a championship baller.
Yeah, alright. So why never team? One team belt down. Look at Amari Hutchinson team went down a team by Amari Hutchinson. Leon Dillap as one too. How much a baller will go down and a Premier League team buy them? So why did not buy Tyve Chung?
Honestly, bro, you're biased, bro.
No, Ryan, that is with you, Ryan. Every time a country bring a new baller, man, I bring a new baller. Loan Tony man play 5 man a baller. Well, I'm on top baller. Suriname them bring in. We play for Ajax.
Sure.
Man, they bring in Sean Clay by them time. They will bring in Abs and them baller come in. Then tell them play big top club in Europe. And Jamaica play against them in the Gold Cup and beat them. So we are trying to say, Ryan.
Right. You know,
October when that come, you remember saying no. The youth in the band like look you in the camera and I score a goal, Ryan. Me not ask, I tell you. Camera try to do it for struggling Southampton last season.
No, camera try baller, brother.
Okay. So you know talk say Jamaica get baller for coming, Ryan. You make it look like Jamaica not get no baller. Jamaica I go down the hill, Ryan. They always start that way, Ryan. We always start that way there. Because you don't see the baller now, Ryan. That's why I say that we can bring in 6 new players. Remember, say they have close connection to Dutch, you know. So it's easier for them to get them paperwork than all Jamaica get them get them paperwork now. You have to understand that. Same thing with Suriname, they're easier to get them paperwork done quicker because all their system set up. Compared to Jamaica, it's a little bit more tedious if we get the paperwork done for the player them, Ryan. You see where I come from? I know I said. So Conrad said that Conrad. So you know consider Cameron in there because in list in I watch the watch list where JFF post up. You know consider them as one. I'm gonna give your next baller to Ryan Keenan Davis. He might play good right now for Udinese in the Serie A. You don't even know them baller Ryan. You give Jamaica credit, man, Ryan, man. You give Jamaica credit, man, Ryan, man. Oh God, man. And the same, man. You can't name we feel the same team right now. The same team we play against Unity Cup. Only one baller out type, me think I say injury. And Amari Bell. Okay, I say they feel the same team we play Unity Cup against Trinidad and play them back, Ryan. Where you tell me say? And the team they don't play good?
Speed.
Oh no, Jamaica never do good, man. Jamaica never do good. I have speed eye problems. Speed a pick all them ball every night.
What a way speed beat Kirk Butler every day and him a real and I take a Kirk Butler ball of them. He must say
yeah, but we must say go. But remember say Kirk Butler youth in a something around. Remember say Kirk Butler
no. Me I talk about speed say.
Yeah, but listen,
speed say Kirk Butler ball of them no good. Him no want nothing but him a raid and I take too much of a man baller.
And a raid, Ryan. Me know who the things are
raid. I take the man them baller.
Oh, Ryan, if you know what happened to the two you, Ryan, you only say a raid, Ryan. You would just lift up and feel end up yourself, you them and put them in the
bro.
So how you gonna play?
All of a sudden, speed talk how much bad thing, but Craig. Him no want nothing for do them back, but you see them a sign. All of them man ball of them. Take people for idiot, man.
Alright then Ryan, since I said that Ryan, show me the proof where speed say Craig ball is not good. More you show me the proof. I mean,
when that?
You show proof in the Ryan. Which program? When? The last time Speed up on that program, I Speed and Craig Butler kick off or he clear off his shot. That's the last time.
No, man, that's the last time, that man. Bro, him say it a whole heap of time, bro. I don't need to go back, bro.
When he say that, Ryan? I don't hear him say that, Ryan.
Bro.
When him say that?
Bro. I only can see what was Speed say. Him say the man ball of them not good. I be a rocks him up. But he still got sign. Since he say a rocks then, Ryan. Since he say a rocks then, Ryan, right? Since he say a rocks then, right? All the ball of them with Speed of now. A profile better than Master Kirk Butler have you last season. You need a profile. Bro, Mackenzie them no score goal, brother, in the Premier League and a Kirk Butler, bro.
Yeah, but you need a perform like a perform now.
Bro,
right now, like a perform now.
I want game him play when him perform so good, bro.
which one game man play with perform so good? When? Which one game?
Give me another game when perform really good.
The man play a good against you side for 18 years, Juventus last season, like Caribbean, well draw. Ryan, you know watch ball game, Ryan. You know what you say? Watch ball game, Ryan. You know what you say? Watch ball game, Ryan. I say,
bro.
Me say, you see, coming. You see after them too much. You see after them too much. I don't Jamaica win. Me go beat you, Ryan. Me go beat you. I'm gonna go from Belpock, Ryan. Me go beat you, Ryan.
Beat before.
Tell you this right now. Me go beat you because watch you don't play Jamaica and I be a negative me you talk and you also my fans in the comment section.
I'm seeing it, bro. You know, you me say based on the performance.
Yeah, see if when you can't look at the performance, Ryan, when we never lose game. If you look at based off of the performance and go off of statistics, Ryan, we never lose against a Caribbean country, Ryan. We always play man win, Ryan. We lose to lose them. If you go based off of performance.
You saw here say speed Bill Mackenzie. Cause Mackenzie a top baller. Everybody know Mackenzie a top baller before him go there, sir. Anyway, leave it there, sir. I go my bed. I go watch the election.
Ryan.
I win the election. Who win the election? The election I done it.
No, I didn't. I will watch on TV right now. Cause I will sit and watch on TV right DJ right now. Yes, man.
Okay.
Yeah, but as I say, Ryan, those stories that come and those who win the game, Ryan. We leave and win the game.
Confident,
man, Ryan. I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
Confident, man. I'm telling Mr. Jackson, man. I'm going, man.
Alright, sir.
Believe, man. You know, believe in it. Lose off for you, Ryan.
Alright, sir.
Yo, Ryan, before we cut, make sure that Lancaster up on the show. Watch a log there, yeah?
Alright.
Make sure that Lancaster up on the show. That's your 40, Ryan. Richard.
Alright, look later.
Yeah.
Alex, love the phone, nation, brother. Anyway, people, soon tomorrow, alright? I'm out.
I am Liam Bailey, and you are watching Elite Sports TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right. Love, respect.